Hi, it's me. Guys, it's 2020. We've made it. I haven't posted a video for a while. I know I keep doing this thing where I say I'm going to post a video more regularly and then I drop off for a little few weeks, but I'm back. I was really busy over the Christmas period with work, and then when I was home, because I now don't actually live at home anymore, when I do go home I really just wanted to focus time and energy on all my loved ones and seeing them and catching up, and I just found myself, like, even though I was like, oh yeah, I get to have a break, I actually found myself doing something every day and being really busy. And then New Year's Eve struck around and just like this flu just hit me and I was like completely knocked out, and I'm just getting over it now. It is like January the 4th I think when I'm recording this, so fingers crossed I will be fully mended by the time that comes to my next video. But I just wanted to sit and make a little video because now it is officially the new year. Everyone's got that January optimistic motivation feeling, and like there's this energy in the air and everyone's really excited, and it's just like a really nice little happy time. I always love January because everyone's just so like, yeah, like got those like resolutions and like those goals that they want to set. I just wanted to sit and chat with you guys about last year, chat about my resolutions, chat about what I want to be doing this year. I feel like this year, it's my year. Literally, like when we were doing the countdown, I was like, this year's my fucking year. Like, this is my year. I've got this in the bag. I can sense it. I've got a really good feeling about it. Let's rewind back to 2019, 4 days ago, and let's just do like a little recap. I started 2019 still doing my ski season. I didn't finish until like April, and then I came back and then I was unemployed, and then actually that's when I started my YouTube video channel. I've always been like considering doing a YouTube channel by that point, but when I actually was like, right, I have like all my time is free that I can actually like invest in creating content and doing something that I actually think I would enjoy, that's when Bethany Megan came about. So started Bethany Megan, still unemployed, started applying to loads of jobs, got no answer. It's a good like couple of months where everything I was applying to was just like either no response or just a fat no. Just people would just say no, I'm not interested, sorry. Like I'd get like people being like, oh, ask a few questions, and then they'd be like, no, sorry, we're actually not interested. And I was like, that's fine. And then I got myself some work experience, and then I basically stuck around long enough until they gave me a job. And now I am living in London, and I don't want to be that person who's like really cheesy, like living my best life, but I am. I feel like summarising it like that made it sound like I literally did nothing for my full year, but like I feel, and I don't know if you guys understand what I mean, but like last year just felt like it was my time of like growing. I literally feel like Kylie Jenner being like realising stuff, but I actually was. I legit was realising things and I was growing from them, and you know, some people left, some people stuck around. I adore the people who are in my life. I love my family and friends. I feel like I've grown, like looking at like 2019 Beth, she was like such a baby and she was just like messing around, didn't really know what she wanted to do. She had like no real like path. She was like, yeah, I know what I want to do, but like I'll do it when I want to. And now I feel like I've worked my way up to the person that I've wanted to be, and I've grown so much through those experiences. And now I'm like, 2020 is like my year of just like fully being the person that I've always wanted to be. Little Beth would be so proud. But I didn't want to make a video literally like fucking licking my own ass. I just wanted to kind of express like how grateful and how happy this year has been, and that is a huge part of making this channel. Like, I have loved making videos. I've loved people messaging me personally saying that they've enjoyed them. Yeah, I just got a really good feeling about 2020. Even saying 2020 feels like really satisfying to say, like, it's 2020. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys some of my resolutions, because maybe you'll listen and you're like, oh, actually I quite like that resolution, like I'm gonna try that one. So number one, this is actually my top priority because I realised how bad I was with this, and that is to drink more water, because I do not drink the recommended amount at all, and I'm sure as hell my skin would really appreciate if I actually drank 2 litres of water a day. At work on my desk I have a Chili's bottle, but I'm always like on the go and I'm always moving, and I always just leave the bottle by my desk, so by the time I come back to it, like at the end of the day, it literally is still half full. But within that time I've also had like 2 coffees, 3 teas and an orange juice or something, but I haven't had any water. So drink water. Number 2, this is probably something that everyone says, but for me it's never been a goal of mine until recently, and that's literally just to gym 3 times a week. Just to gym 3 times a week. Like, I don't think I'm asking too much of myself. I used to gym quite a lot. I used to be a massive gym goer, like 5 times a week I used to go, and then recently, because of a lot of changes in lifestyle and just a lot of moving, I suddenly didn't gym at all for like 2 months or something, and I've only now just found a gym near me that I like to go to, and I just want to get back into that regular pattern. Personally, exercising for me is more of just like how I feel in my mind rather than how I feel physically. Obviously the physical elements are great, but working out, like even being on the treadmill for 20 minutes, like my mindset is just so different after I get off. So number 2, as I'm sure the whole wide nation is also planning on doing, is to just gym more. Just try, like, just get yourself, once you're there, and it's great. So number 3, oh, my fingers look really weird there. Okay, so number 3, and this might sound like really weird, but basically my 3rd goal is just basically take less shit. I feel like, and I'm sure other people will understand this, but like I feel like when you've been tried and tested, seeing who you come out as at the end really says a lot about yourself, and I'm honestly so proud of the person who came out at the end of some shit, and just holding on to that person and being like, you know what, actually, like, it's okay to say no, it's okay to speak your opinion and not have someone agree with it. It's okay to not even say your opinion, because actually giving your opinion doesn't solve anything or solve the issue at hand, and just knowing when to do this and just leave. And I'm getting so deep into this, but basically it's just essentially just to stay true to who I feel like I am now, because I really like who I am. Oh god, this is so I'm giving myself such an arse licking. And yeah, those are my 3 resolutions. I didn't want to set anything crazy because I think it's quite unrealistic to turn around and be like, yeah, I'm gonna run a marathon, because then suddenly if you don't set it, you kind of have that horrible guilty feeling like, oh, I didn't achieve what I wanted. Whereas if you set a goal of, okay, I'm gonna slowly like increase how many times I go to the gym over the year, that's a pretty realistic goal. So I just wanted to set some pretty standard goals of just, you know, maintaining my health, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, all those kind of things. And that's literally all I want for 2020. I just want, you know, me, you, everyone, just to look after me, myself and I. And that's it. That's everything. And I think that should be a goal of everyone's, to just have a nice little bit of self-care, really. That 2020 should be the year of self-care and self-love for everyone. And I hope everyone had a beautiful Christmas surrounded by your loved ones and your family and friends. And for those of you who find Christmas really trying, you're out on the other side now. There is a lot to prosper and look forward to, and that is everything. Just focus on you, boo. I hope everyone had an amazing holiday, and I will see you guys very shortly with the next video, fingers crossed. Please leave a comment down below of your new resolution. Leave a little like if you enjoyed my sweet little video, and I will see you guys happy and healthy in the next video. Goodbye. Toodaloo. Crazy mother. Every aspect of my life is amazing, and I don't want to be that person who's like, do you boo? Oh, I hate myself. If people don't like that, then that's a shame. Doors over there. Thanks. Bye bye.